Hello, in this video, I will show you how you can use Brainboard to collaboratively design and manage all your cloud infrastructure projects while respecting the best infrastructure-as-code principles. So let's get started. Here, imagine that you have created all of these templates and that you need to work on this one. On the left, you have all the cloud resources that you can use to maintain your cloud infrastructure. Here, imagine that you would like to use a network ACL. You simply need to choose it and then drag and drop it in the security group. The first power of Brainboard is that it will be automatically able to detect all the interactions between the resources. So now the network ACL will be included in the AWS security group, AWS subnet, AZ VPC and region. Here you have what we call the ID count, meaning you can modify the configuration of this resource. You have the resource name, the region has already been chosen and prefilled for you, as well as the VPC ID. And here you have the advanced configuration. What you can observe as well is that everything you do on the diagram will be automatically reflected on your code. So this new resource, the network ACL, is now included in line 151 here, and you haven't written a single line of code. Now, one of the best principles of infrastructure as code is always to test, format, and validate your code. So let's do it. Here you have the main.tf, you have all the outputs, providers, Terraform vars, variables, and locals that you can configure. And here you can actually check that all the code is correct. You will do a plan. And here Brainboard is actually telling you that the resource AWS subnet needs to have a name. So let's do that. Here is this one. So it will be private underscore subnet 1. Here you close it. Then you can replay the Terraform plan. And here you will have the Terraform init with the Terraform state log. Everything should be green. So it means that if you want, you can deploy this cloud infrastructure. Also, you can set up your own state log for team collaboration. So for example, let's say that you're working with other team members on this architecture. And imagine they have done an apply. Brainboard will automatically detect that there is an ongoing and concurrent actions, and then you need to switch off the plan before doing the apply. And when you do the apply, the current infrastructure will be deployed in your AWS account. One of the best principles as well is to host your Terraform code in Git. Here, you have multiple options to choose. You can choose either Azure DevOps, GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket. And to set up your credentials, you simply need to go there and you set them up. Now let's go back to deploy. Let's say that you are using GitHub. And then you go back to Terraform code, you create your pull request. Let's say, for example, test here, create. Brainboard will package all the files and will give you the URL of the Git repo with the good name here and all the files that have been modified. What you can do as well is you can use meta arguments. So meta arguments, you simply need to go there. Let's say that you would like to duplicate the AWS subnet, cloud configuration. Then you go to extra attributes, and here you can choose either count, depends on, or for each. Let's say that you would like to create a count of this resource, let's say 3, and that you would like to do for each as well. And here Brainboard will actually detect that there is a conflict with the count and that you need to choose between count or for each. What you can do as well is create depends on, and then we will check what is done in the code. So close configuration, you go to deploy, you look at count here, you can tick the count free, and then the depends on has been already written for you here. I hope this video has been useful for you, and if you have any questions, I will be happy to help you. Have a great day.